7:06 on the dial. It's Thursday. We're in the bullpen once again. We're late as usual. It's all John's fault. I'm just going to blame it on him.
Why not? Red 11 did.
We're showing up. Dude, don't start with that to start the show. I'm not in the mood for that shit.
Yeah, we can't talk about that anymore.
All I got to say is, hey, fuck Nashville. How about that? That, you'll figure out later what I mean by that. So,
they'll probably use that as evidence in the trial. So,
well, you know what? I've watched enough Law and Order. Bring that shit on. I
object. Sidebar.
Overrule. No. You know what? I ain't scared. There's a reason. Okay, I'm not worried about it, but we won't get into that right now. We're sporting our Chaz Carter hoodies tonight. He wanted to dress just like me though. So speaking of that, I got to give a shout out to Chaz.
Got to dress like my zero.
I texted Chaz night before last at 9:15 at night. This idea just came to me. And so Chaz hooked us up in less than 24 hours with license plates. This one's supposed to be on John's car, but we haven't put it on there yet. So
that $1.49 will get you a cup of coffee.
I'll sell you one. I'll sell you this $20 bill right here, buddy, all day long.
We'll take orders at the bullpen for you.
We'll take orders at the bullpen. By the way, so this is a shout out not to just bands. Anybody's got a business, you need vinyl work done. The lady is fucking amazing. We come to her with the craziest shit, and in 24 hours we got cool stuff. So Chaz, appreciate it. She did our hoodies, did our sign. She's great, man. We pass her information on to everybody, band, whoever it is, maybe. So
she does Danny stuff.
She does Danny Carson. She does. I don't know. If you go in there, you never know. She was printing some stuff for that bar in Elgin today when I was in there. We won't mention that bar's name, but when I was in there, she was doing work for them.
But we are taking off next week.
We are going to take off next week because we have a big announcement. Not just Fat Boy Day, but we have to get mentally prepared for the 30th. 30th? 30th. The 30th of November, because Suede Panther will be live from the Nut House on that Thursday night in the bullpen. Hopefully E-Rock and them don't.
And that will be a Nut House, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hopefully E-Rock and them don't break too much shit, because that following night they will be at Red Dirt Reloaded. And then thanks to Mr. Stephen Boland, who's in the house tonight, sitting back there at the bar. And us. Mr. Stephen Boland of BS Productions is going to bring you the full-blown Suede Panther in the bullpen. Hopefully he's insured. That's all I can let you say.
We are, so.
Because if the katana sword comes out, shit's going to get tore up.
That's a rider. We got to have a rider that says no katana sword.
I don't know if he may not travel without that, dude.
He'll just bring a pair of size, man. I met the dude. I know how crazy he is.
And I'm going to go ahead and tell him, hey, the bullpen's the kind of place they can play in their boxer shorts and bathrobes, because that's their normal stage attire when you first see these guys. But they'll blow your face off, I promise you. Steven can attest to that. They saw him in Enid, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, and they were like, oh shit. So with Suede, you never know what you're going to get. Even though E-Rock's kind of mellowed out, he's a farmer now, I guess you could say, because he does own a John Deere tractor.
Wild man entrepreneur.
Well, I loved all the pictures you get of E-Rock online, because he's bringing back the whole 1980 Gangster one overall strap and the other one hanging. Have you not noticed that?
I thought it was just broke.
No, if it was broke.
You got a deal on
If
him,
it was
you know,
broke,
like
I figure he would probably staple it back together. I think he's bringing back the one strap from the 80s. So,
like the guy at Texas Pizza.
well, that guy had on shorts overalls with no shirt. Not even a comparison.
Okay.
Seriously, just seriously.
So who we got?
So tonight, for your listening enjoyment, this should be great, because I believe this will be the second full band, full tilt, live and loud in your face tonight.
Hey,
so.
Steven, does your roof leak?
And I'm not technically
Where
where are we
after
from.
tonight?
Yeah, you promise you that.
Where do we claim the band is from? Comanche County?
We'll just call it Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, good enough?
Yeah, that's close.
It's wide spectrum, who gives a shit, right? So, we're going to shut up and let these guys wail. So, by the way, from Oklahoma, 0 casualties.
Thank you guys for the opportunity, man. We are the 0 Casualties band. We're happy to be here. We're going to get more intimate with you as the night goes on, but for right now.
Oh, one thing I'm sorry I forgot. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry, Pop.
come on, man.
We got to send a happy birthday to Rachel. She's not here tonight. She just said she wanted a hoodie. She's always usually in the bar. I'm assuming she's out celebrating this evening for her birthday. So, happy birthday.
So back to what I was saying. I hope everyone has a good time tonight, man. Take your friends. Let's get it live right now, man. It's going down. So let's do it.
clap, live audience.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
You guys feel free.
Yeah.
We're gonna need you guys. We're gonna need something back, man. Give and take situation. Let's do a little voodoo chow, man.
it's hot in this bullpen. It's that expensive stage lighting we got above your head. It's super hot in here, man. It's that 25-watt light bulb.
All them for nails.
You know, it happens. So, you turn him up. I'm trying to get your vocal out in front of it a little bit better.
Oh, cool, man. I appreciate it.
So, it's a good time. I think we'll jump in here and so I'll let you introduce.
This is the Barbara Walters
It's my
moment.
Barbara Walters.
This is your Barbara Walters moment?
That's all. So,
Everyone, yeah. All right, well, yeah, absolutely, man.
we need a curse light for the drummer.
Baby, I'll take a Keystone if you don't mind. They're $1 here.
Keystone, curse light.
Here's I'd love to introduce the band, man. We're Zero Casualties from the state of Oklahoma. We're all kind of from all around southwest Oklahoma, I guess you could say.
Best part of Oklahoma.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned.
I agree.
Yeah, it's not like Shattuck and shit.
Yeah, I know.
That's for my buddies in Shattuck listening to that. So, no, but I'd like to introduce my band, man. Right over here with the best hair in the band, a true American hero. This guy right here has been shredding guitar, playing bass, playing music for as long as he's ever known. He's played for a lot of different guys, man. We're lucky to have him. Right here, Mr. Stoneface John Jarrett. Yeah. Ooh, that kind of gave me a tingle in the dingle. Anyway, back here, man, we were really lucky to get this bass player back here. He was living in California, and we happened to call him, and we were like, Jay, what are you doing? And he was like, I don't know, I was kind of looking for something to do. We were like, you want to play bass? He's like, I'll be in Oklahoma in 2 weeks, and I'll start playing bass. Sure as shit, showed up to Oklahoma. He loves his cats as much as he loves women. The man with no hair, Jammin' Jay Lane, man.
Love y'all. Thanks for watching.
I think she actually got your beer, so I have an extra one.
All right. So right here behind me,
Send it whatever way. The man with no shirt.
I do believe our newest member of the band, probably the sexiest sumbitch without his shirt on, I promise you that. Me and the other boys would take a steam, Tommy would take a run. No, man, I've known Tommy for a long time. Tommy's playing with a lot of different bands. We've always been good friends. When we were in need of a drummer, we called Tommy. He came in, man, and he was the perfect fit for us. You know, we like to sit around and bullshit, and sometimes we get practicing done, sometimes we don't. But we love Tommy, man, and he was the perfect fit. So, ladies and gentlemen, the most handsome man on stage, especially with his shirt off, Tommy Edwards. And then right here, this is my partner in crime, man. We play acoustic shows together and stuff, and we write a lot of this original music together. We spend a lot of time together bouncing ideas off each other and doing all that, and it's made just the musical process a lot better having someone who's as extremely talented as he is be able to say, yeah, man, that line didn't suck too bad. So, you know, it's fun for us, but you guys can check us out on YouTube at Zero Casualties. This is Flying Brian Foster. You can also check out his YouTube. He's got Flying Brian Foster Blues. And so, my name's Cody Smith. I've been playing probably for about
3 weeks now?
yeah, about 7 or 8 days.
You're doing awesome, man. Keep
Really been going well.
Going on a week.
We've knocked a lot of songs out. No, but probably doing this 8-9 years, man. Just traveling around Oklahoma, Texas. Played a lot of acoustic shows for a long time, and was lucky enough to get with these guys. And so we decided on the name Zero Casualties. John is a veteran, and we wanted something to kind of recognize veterans and things like that. Now, this is a little known fact about Zero Casualties. In World War II, when they had zero casualties, they would call back on the phone and they would say, okay, we got zero K, right? So it looks like okay if it comes up on a transcript or anything else. We're from Oklahoma. Okay, zero casualties. So that's the form we came with. Or I might have made that shit up and you guys don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Either way, it sounded good.
Either way, man.
So, how How long has Zero Casualties been together?
In this form, right about 3 weeks.
We're on it.
Yeah.
I thought he was about to say, when we start the show.
Yeah.
Like a newborn baby.
Yeah.
Right?
So in this form, 3-4 weeks, I think we've done 3 shows together, 2 practices, and we did a hot oil treatment over at Jay's house one night.
Oh. See, I thought y'all just met in the parking lot.
Yeah,
Said, fuck it.
That's usually what we do.
You know, it happens.
That's how we found the last 2 drummers.
So you're telling me amongst the group, there's some years playing instruments right here.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. A lot of most talented group of guys that I've ever played with for sure, and willingness to say, all right, this works, this doesn't work. All right, maybe my idea sucks, maybe his idea sucked, and we're able to say, all right, this is how it is. And everyone's cool enough. Whenever we have these ideas, it comes together, man. Whenever it comes together, it's great.
You gotta have that cohesiveness, because if everybody was a yes man, they'd go, man, your stuff sounds like shit. And no one ever says no, it does, or yes, it doesn't. It would really be bad.
Yeah, I understand.
First to say something.
So it would be, you got to though, because the thing is, it's funny that y'all have all played with different people. Y'all were able to come together and form this group. So if you haven't checked them out, by the way, I got to listen to these guys the day after Halloween out at Danny Carson's. That's where I ran into these guys out there at Danny's at the jam out there the day after Halloween. And,
Yeah, thank you to Danny and Danny's family for having us out.
yeah,
That was a
Danny
great
just did a
time.
great job, and she's watching right now. I don't know if she's gonna make it out or not. So I got to listen to y'all, and then I got this crazy friend request from some guy named Brian Foster, and I'm like, I think I remember that haircut. That's that guy with the back hair. And I'm like, wait a minute, I know who that is. So so definitely, like you said, check out their YouTube channel. They got a Facebook page, Zero Casualties on Facebook.
Zero Casualties Man on Facebook.
If you're out there looking and want to book these guys, I'm assuming they can go through the Facebook page.
You can go through the Facebook page. You can find Zero Casualties Band. You can find telephone numbers. You guys can call us.
If not, hit up BS Productions. We'll put you in touch.
BS Productions can put you through to us.
We're good with that kind of shit.
Even even other local musicians, they know who we are. You know, if you're sitting there with somebody and you're like, hey, do you know these guys? Hopefully, we have a good enough following with other musicians, and musicians following us. We all try to help each
So
other. So.
I know you're only 3 weeks as this group. Is there a goal? Is we're talking an album down the road? Or
Yeah, absolutely. We have, and like I say, just in this form or fashion, I think the 4 of us have actually played together for a little over a year in and out. And so Tommy is the newest, but yeah, we've got a lot of original stuff, which we're about to start playing. And then we'll move on from there. We're getting ready to start some studio stuff.
We forgot to give you guys Lawrence World guitar picks, man. We've had these for a while, so if you guys jam out, but
We appreciate it very
well,
much.
this ain't the first time I've ever seen Tommy with his shirt off because he's played drum like a few people.
I don't have drumsticks, but
No, I think it's great. 3 weeks, but in my opinion, if you had to set 3 weeks, the people that are watching tonight, the people in the bar would have never known y'all have only been together 3 weeks in this form.
Absolutely, yeah. And that just, all that does, man, is that's them being great, talented musicians and being able to come in and say, you know what, we're ready, we're gung ho, let's do this.
I think it's good. You get 5 guys together that get along, and all of a sudden go, we just want to go jam and play some tunes. A lot of times that doesn't happen.
And you know what? They want to play. Shut up.
Yeah, I know. So, I'm gonna shut up.
I'm losing my lather here, man.
So check these guys out on Facebook. If you want to book them, go through their page, go through us. I'm gonna shut up and let you guys roll.
Here I come.
Brian Neely said it sounds great, and we got to give a shout out to Lynn from watching from Oregon.
Thanks, man. Lynn from Oregon, we appreciate you, brother. And then Ryan Neely, you said?
It's a she.
Sheely?
Oregon is she.
Oh, she's from Oregon. And Ryan Neely is a Sheely from where?
No, Brian Neely.
He's not a she.
Brian Neely said sounds
Brian
great.
Neely.
And then Lynn.
Sorry, I didn't have my in-ears in, guys. You gotta forgive me.
And then Lynn is a she from Oregon.
Thank you, Lynn from Oregon. Thank you, Brian Neely. You guys are about to get a treat right here, man. This little tune right here, man, this is a song that I wrote about two of my favorite things of all time. It's probably the closest thing to a country song that we have, so... Tommy loves it.
Man in the cowboy hat loves it.
So, I hope you guys enjoy this. This is called Old Guitars and Bad Tattoos.
I got both of those. I think I have an old guitar in the house and I got a few bad tattoos.
Well, I fell in love smooth on my skin. So with my days on this earth through, I hope Jesus like soul guitars, bass hands. Tattoos. Thanks, babe, for letting me have both. So I guess we'll go ahead and do another original song here. This song, Flying Ryan and I wrote one night, sipping whiskey, and I don't want to talk about the rest of it. So is everyone having a good time tonight? Tipping your bartender like you're supposed to? You better be. If not, I got a feeling she can take you. You ready? Stay You guys having fun yet? Woo! All right, I'm having fun too, man. We want to thank you guys for letting us come out. We want to thank the Bullpen. We want to thank BS Productions. We want to thank all the people who came out to support us, man. Go out and support live music, even if you're not here right now, man. Grab your buddies, go watch somebody play a freaking guitar.
Right there, man.
There's a lot of really good fucking musicians, and I say fucking because I mean it. There's really a lot of good musicians around this area, man, that we're really proud of, that we're friends with, that we love to spend time with, that we love to share stages with, that we love to trade stories with. And you guys need to go out and find those people, man, and enjoy them as much as we do, because it's not just for us, man. It's for you guys too. So
Southwest Oklahoma there is a lot of talented folks in this one area, man.
People have no idea. People have no idea. Just that stretch from Comanche, Duncan, Marlowe over to Lawton, Apache, Altus, Elgin, Snyder. Man, there's so many guys. Foster even. Gee, there's one doghouse in Foster, and all the dogs in Foster sleep in it, but there's like 12 musicians.
Don't feel bad. The guy we had on last week, his lead guitar player is from Loco, Oklahoma. He looked at me and goes, "You know where that is?" I go, "Yes, I do know where. I do know where Loco, Oklahoma is." It's kind of funny, but
depends on how many times you've been to Highway 53. But yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Well, while we're on it, this is actually one of my songs that I wrote before we got the band together, man. I was playing these acoustic shows, and I got hired on. And the guy who was booking me, he booked me at a place called Scoots. And he was thinking like boot scooting, you know? Well, we get down there, and there's like one, there's like a 1-inch wrought iron, and then there's 3 rows of barbed wire on top. And he presses the button, and I said, "Did you bring a gun?" He said, "Yeah, problem is I only got 8 bullets." I said, "Well, that's another song." And so we pull in there. It turns out it was the Banditos Biker Club's clubhouse. And I was like, "Well, this will be interesting." So I meet 2 fellas named Pig Meat and Tommy. They were really sweet. We had some Jaeger bombs. Turned into some just straight bourbon out of a bottle. So that was right up my alley. But the problem with the Scoots is there's an alleyway behind where you play, and then there's a halfway house. Well, basically what the people would do is they would come out, and if they drink, they didn't get to go back into the halfway house. So they would all just go buy liquor and then sleep in the alley and listen to the shows on Friday and Saturday nights.
That's the way to do it.
And then to make money for the next night's show, they try to help you load up your gear. And so after a few times playing down there, you know, you kind of meet some, what you would call regulars or whatever. I saw a couple wheelchair fights and all sorts of good stuff. But,
You had to push
yeah. No, they're pretty scrappy, I'll be honest with you.
Wheelchair jousting in the
Yeah,
alleyway behind the bar.
It's a lot worse than murder ball, I promise. So, but just talking to these people, man, it made me start thinking about a whole bunch of different stuff. And so I wrote this song kind of, not necessarily about them, but anyone could fall into that situation. And so I wrote this song, and so I hope you guys enjoy it. It's called Some Change. Turn, buddy. You guys want to talk while I turn it up? Sorry about that. We're professionals down here. There's my phone. Anticipated some change. All right. Get time and one more beer. We got 2 more songs. We're going to do a couple more, take a small break so that I can have bourbon and a cigarette. Not inside here. Y'all don't worry about that at home. Here's the deal. We got this next song coming up by someone that we really, really enjoy. We really, really like. And no one would ever think that we were going to do this song. And that's kind of why we're doing it.
our live audience tonight. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Thank you guys so much, man. Thanks for coming out. Come on.
We want to give it up to Zero Casualties for coming on very short notice. You can ask Brian how much notice I gave him, about 3 days. So I got to appreciate. Definitely check these guys out on YouTube. Check them out on Facebook. If you're a bar owner out there, man, hook these guys up. Mr. Stephen Bowling even said it right there, back there in the back. He said, "Book them, dude. Book these guys in. They're highly entertaining." Hopefully, we're going to try to put together an all-star jam session later on. It warms up at the Bullpen, so hopefully these guys will join us from our show.
We'd love to.
We're going to try to put some stuff in the works. So, thank y'all for tuning in. By the way, next week we won't be here. The following week we'll be here with Suede Panther. Shit may get broke. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen on that show.
I'm actually showing up in disguise just to watch that shit.
I'm telling you. Hopefully E-Rock and them bring the bathrobes, and then hopefully they're wearing clothes. I don't know what's going to happen on that show. Hopefully I'll stay out of the way of the katana sword and don't get my head cut off either. So
There's going to be flowing hair. That's what we can say.
You know,
there will be flowing
it's the
hair.
prettiest hair.
Oh, I've never seen anything like it.
I'll tell you what's funny is when people meet
Flowing hair and gummy bears.
You know how much
That's
money,
it.
I've made off of bets, and they meet E-Rock. I go, "Tell me what he does for a living." They look at him and go,
Nothing.
I'm like,
Yeah,
"He's
yeah.
a hairdresser," and they go, "No
What?
way." I'm
Who?
like, "I just won $50. Pay up, damn it." So thank y'all for tuning in tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show, man. We tried to keep it as clean as I possibly tried to.
Way to go.
Don't really give a fuck, but.
Thank you, guys.
So I tell you what we're going to do, man. We're going to let Zero Casualties play us out. Make sure you share this all over Facebook. Get these guys some views, man. Get their name out there. Very talented group of guys from Southwest Oklahoma. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
And we'd like to thank Hillary. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that's next week.
Shut up.
Next week we'll thank him.
You see what he does?
You're dang right.
Hey, throw in the casino while you're at it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys.
Brandon, God, they ain't got a float in the parade Saturday.
Like I said, I want to thank these guys behind me, man, standing here with me on the stage. None of this would be possible without them. We want to thank you guys for watching, supporting us, supporting live music. Thank you guys so much, man. We're very grateful. You guys allow us to be able to do what we love on a nightly basis, so thank you very much. And now, Brian has a song that's going to haunt your dreams for the rest of the night.
This song goes out to
All the ladies in the house.
Rodney Carrington, show them to me.
Thanks again for tuning in this week. Zero Casualties. Check them out.
Thank you guys so much for having us.
Guys
man.
looking for work. Hey, we love you. We'll see you in 2 weeks. We're out.